Pokemon is so weird sometimes. Why is there just a random Kecleon here guarding an item finder item? Like, why did they go, hold on, this Kecleon needs to stand guarding? For nothing, actually. There's not even an item over here. This Kecleon was just standing here, minding his own business. Makes us feel a little better about not absolutely slicing him in half with Leaf Blade. Only a little.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Been playing this game for over a dozen episodes, and I somehow almost forgot what this game was. You know, niche indie game Pokemon Emerald. Well, nevertheless. Last time, we beat Winona. This time, it'll probably be quite some time before we fight another gym. Because we have routes, and dungeons, and Pokemon, and you are cringe. Magneton, you are cringe, and you should die. Like, someone should just straight up kill you. Actually, not faint, just kill you. Alright. And then Leaf Blade and Strength, I guess. Gex and E Honda. The two homies we've had for most of our journey. The OGs, as it were. Alright, give me all your money. Put the fries in the bag, miss. Alright. I guess I'll give them an interview this time. Fine. I have to say one thing, so I'm gonna say a lifestyle, and I'm going to say money. Because I'm all about the Benjamins, baby. Anyways, now to go to one of the weirdest things in this game. Not this Kecleon. This Kecleon is fairly standard. I've already caught one. Oh, you know what's messed up? In the first episode of this entire series, someone commented that I should have thought of Rango when thinking of famous lizards for, Gex. And then I went, to be fair, I'll think of Rango when I get to Kecleon. And then I didn't think of Rango. Another YouTube comment also pointed out how with nicknaming Jigglypuff, I should have gone with the woman who sung 101 Red Balloon, or 99 Red Balloons. Because it's literally a song about balloons. It'd been perfect for Jigglypuff. The problem with YouTube comments is that they remind you that you could be funnier. And just a better person. Which is insane, because I'm already so hilarious and attractive. But you can always be better. This is a weird area. It gets its own special name. I don't think there are any Pokemon in it. It's just the Scorched Slab, and you get the Sunny Day TM in there. That's it. It's kind of funny. I think Oris, like, makes it an actual dungeon. And in the post-game, I think that you get, Heatran there or something? It's just a weird location. Alright, Candy Box. Why don't you take the spotlight? And the amulet coin. Which, how are you even wearing the amulet coin? Wait a minute. You're a ball. How is the amulet coin staying on you? Oh, whatever. I don't have to think about it. I just have to watch it give me money. Candy Box. Get him. And down you go. Excellent. Bard Keeper Robert. You can be counted on to get better. Damn right I can. I'm just built different, you see. Now, let us go farther south. Into the rain! Do you have... Buddy, there was just a flying gym. I have moves to strike flying Pokemon. Oh, especially that flying Pokemon. Like, that flying Pokemon in particular is going to get turbo nuclear ass blasted. Yeah. And down your HP goes. Isn't that just funny? Now go on, send a Pelipper. Please, let me see a Pelipper. Okay, fine, we have Natu. It's still dying. And here it goes. Woo! Buddy, you could have had a Pelipper and a Xatu. It wouldn't have helped you win, but it would have given me more experience when I beat you. And that would have been nice. Alright. Now we're gonna have some double battles. Who should be... Dracula. Dracula should be Candy Box's partner. Do you have different types? No, I've decided that I should have all water types, because that sounded like a smart thing to do. Of course I have many types. I'm a complicated man. Manectric and Cast Form. Ooh, Cast Form's gonna become a Rain Man. Or Rain Woman, I'm sorry. Which is gonna make this next part really funny. The part where I hit you with a Thunderbolt and you die. Behold. Oh, but Cast Form's so cute. Look at him, he's got little goggles, he's smiling, he's a water drop on a cloud. Aww. I mean, the punishment is still death, but... Aww. We have leveled up to 35. And Dracula's kind of still just chilling. Oh no. Oh fuck, I didn't think he'd have thunder. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. Yep, okay, well. He survived with like 1 HP, and then proceeded to, one-shot me with thunder. That's not very cool. That's not very cool at all. But Dracula got him from beyond the grave. That's my goat right there. Or my bat. Alright, let me bring back my son. Only have 3 revives, huh? Well, to be fair, my Pokemon haven't really been fainting. I've been too good at video games, you see. But alright, that didn't go too well. Surely beating up this child will go much better for me. Oh, and the grown woman with the child. So, like, what do you think they talk about before a trainer walks in their way? Because, like, these two people were staring at each other on this route. Do you think the fighter girl was looking at the obviously fake tree cutout and was trying to, like, politely encourage the kid? Just be like, wow, that's a nice tree over there. Nice branches, pretty leaves, and the kid's validated like, yeah, my disguise is perfect. What do you think? She just stared at it in silence. Oh no, Nincada has read my mind. It knows my secrets. Anyways, Thunderbolt Makuhita. I just realized, like, how funny it is that, like, these two are out. These are 2 of the fastest motherfuckers in the game. I got them on a team. The team of speed. Alright. Cool beans. The rain is falling once more. It won't stop me from thunderbolting you. And down you go. Okay. Some solid battles, some solid battles. Now, before we go any further, let me grab this item. Oh, a revive to make up for the time Crobat just got fucking annihilated by thunder. Alright, let's cut you down. What lies over here? Berries. Oh, goody. Aspear berries. The berries that cure freeze. Because I'm going to need that so much. Alright, don't matter. Hello there, Parasol Lady. Or actually, you might not be a Parasol Lady. You might be like a Pokemon Ranger or something. Oh, you're a cool trainer. Alright, Jennifer. Certain je ne sais quoi. Get bolted. Like right now. Your Sableye is going to die. Okay, bad example. Fair enough. So let's instead... Oh, well, aren't you just a cheeky bugger? Okay. Let's try that again. I swear to God, I'm going to end your entire lineage. I will snip off your dick so you will never have children. Wait. Both the trainer and this Pokemon are women. I will... super glue... You know what? I'm just gonna drop it. Alright. I'm gonna have to come up with a new bit. The new bit's the old bit. I'm just going to Thunderbolt you. Die. Alright. There we go. Now, I believe there's like one more ranger in this grass. Yep. I'll check your Pokemon and see if they're fit for the outdoors. I think my Pokemon are quite fit, you see. Okay, so if I know my Pokemon Rangers correctly, you're about to have 3 grass types. Which is exactly why Dracula is here. Oh no, you've hardened. The nut has gotten hard. I'm so scared. And there we go. Alright. So let's see what happens next. Could be anything. It could be another grass type, even. I wonder what I'm going to do to this one. I mean, there's just so many things. Now, you're not man enough to have a Shift Tree as your final Pokemon, so it's probably just going to be something like a Breloom or a Shroomish. Oh, it's a Lombre. I forgot. That grass type. Oh, and you have to be slightly annoying. Oh! I don't flinch! Oh my god, I forgot! I forgot that that's what my ability was. That's wonderful. With Pokemon that strong, you're in no danger of needing rescue. Yeah. Alright, now time for the fun part. To fight this woman! Wait. No, Electrode can handle it. Surely you won't also have grass types. Surely that's not like the Pokemon Rangers thing. Oh. Well, wait, this one's part water. I can still Thunderbolt this lily pad without consequence. Yes. Excellent. And down you go. Give me that sweet succulent experience. Oh, you're gonna have Lotad, Lombre, and then like a Nuzleaf, aren't you? That sounds like something you would do. Goddamn Fake Out. Look, I watch Wolfie VGC. I know Fake Out's one of the best moves in the game. Just stop wasting my time with it, please. Oh, it lived. Alright, Lombre, I was unfamiliar with your game. I did not think you were living that. I'll be fully honest with you. Oh yeah, the other gimmick of Pokemon Rangers. A good boy and Girl Scout's always prepared. Well, I hope you're prepared to suck my nuts, and quite possibly even my shaft. Die. Neom. Okay. Present to me your Nuzleaf, young lady, so that I might destroy it. Hey, I know how these Pokemon trainers work. Alright, let's just bring in E-Honda. He'll just Vital Throw this thing. Oh god, it's boosting. That's not good. Just think of what it could do. Oh god, it's +2. Its special attack is doubled. Aw, man. This could... It's not gonna do anything. And down it goes. Down it goes. Farewell, Jenna. Better luck next time, bitch. Alright, Jabberjaw, our Candy Box, get replaced for Osmond. Let's make sure that my Moon has the Amulet Coin. And then it is time to search the grass. Not for you, but you are the right type. Now, what I'm looking for is this item. Solid gold nugget, just lying around. Okay, I mean, that's cool. But what I'm looking for... Okay, yes, I'm looking for a mono dark type. Just not you. Not you either. Alright, look, I know you guys are just being cheeky at this point. Now it's just kind of funny because why are Mighty Anna and Poochyena the only ones showing up? This route has multiple Pokemon in it. Alright, Mighty Anna, like, I see you. See, look at that, there's a Marill! That's not what I'm looking for, but it's something that's not a Mighty Anna or Poochyena. Alright, we're just gonna have to, like, live through this for a while, huh? Oh, Odyssey, there we go, that's something different. There we go! Absol! The disaster Pokemon, baby! Absol is a mono-dark type with fucking insane physical attack. I'm talking Salamence and Machamp level physical attack. It also gets Swords Dance, naturally, so this thing can tear through entire things on its own. Emphasis on can. What you just witnessed is the first problem with Absol, and that's its move pool. It wants to be a physical attacking Pokemon, but it's stuck doing shit like Razor Wind, because its physical move pool isn't that great. Naturally, the best physical move it learns is Slash. Okay. What about through TM? It gets Aerial Ace and Shadow Ball. And that's it. So it has this massive physical... Was Rock Throw a range? I don't want to risk it. So it has this massive physical attack stat, and it's just not enough to do anything with. It also has a very, very low catch rate. So we might be here a bit. But okay, with Swords Dance, even its mediocre move pool, something can be done with it, right? I mean, Swords Dance. The other problem is every stat of Absol's other than its physical attack is not the greatest. Its special attack is actually just mediocre. Like, I don't know, it can learn Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. Maybe you can do something with that. Not that great, but it's something. And its speed is also mediocre. But Absol, the Disaster Pokemon. It sharply senses even subtle changes in the sky and the land to predict natural disasters. It is a long-lived Pokemon that has a lifespan of 100 years. Alright. This is Absol. It's a Pokemon that, like, it's forewarned to disaster. It can see the future. Alright, we're gonna go Shulk from Xenoblade. The other problem with Absol is that its bulk is fucking horrendous. Like, Absol will faint to just neutral attacks to it. It is not built to withstand anything. So, with all of that in mind, just remember Absol for future games. That's when it gets more of a move pool, and then it can actually make better use of its attack stat. Its bulk is always abysmal, but Dark is a pretty solid defensive typing that really doesn't have that many weaknesses. Much less weaknesses Absol will see in this game. We're not going to encounter too many fighting or bug-type moves left, so that is a plus. Still, I would, Absol's really cool design-wise, lore-wise. Like, it's objectively a really cool Pokemon. I just... catch it on Mount Coronet in Gen 4. Or, like, the Giant Chasm in Gen 5. Use it then. And down you go, Sir Skits. You're all pathetic. Bugmaniac Jeffrey, give me all of your money. Sure, this seems like a guy I want to give my phone number to. Ooh, another Hyper Potion. Those are always nice. Alright. Berries go by soaking up sunlight. I'd say it's an expression of love. I think this woman just gives you berries if you, like, just every day. I think. I don't know. Let's continue to salt the earth. And we'll go up here. More berries! Excellent. I can steal so much from Mother Nature today. And that's what life is all about. Taking and then not giving back. Give me this item. Full heal. I like that. I want that. Put it in my pocket, please. Oh, fuck! I was completely fooled by that hyper-realistic wall. Alright, Ninjap Ryan. Or Kiego. If that's even your real name. Taste my confusion. Excellent. Yes, Osmond. Grow in power. Yes. Yes. Oh, so you have a Ninjask. Well, unfortunately for you, I have the power of ice, concentrated into a singular beam of energy. I do not think your Ninja Cicada will last very long. Especially not with the crit. God damn, Osmond. That kid probably had a family. Not that it matters to me, of course. Alright, and we're... Oh, we got a Meryl. Watch out, everyone. Meryl. Alright. And there should be a Ruin Maniac right here. I am searching for those ruins. Just to notice that it's there for later. Now send out your Sandslash. Oh, Baltoy. That's the other Pokemon Ruin Maniacs have. And so the rain comes down. Dark and cold, just like the inner machinations of my tortured soul. Yesterday I spent $8 for 2 hot dogs, and it was pretty great. I went to see a baseball game. Specifically the opening day for the Baltimore Orioles. And let me tell you, I know my audience isn't the most into sports, but like, you won't understand the raw feeling that goes into grown men crying tears of joy seeing Felix Bautista take the mound for the first time since his injury in Camden Yards. Ah, the mountain. Anyways, Felix Bautista aside for a moment, Osmond has hit level 37, which means I now have the power of Psychic. I have reached unlimited power. Alright, thank you for your money, dumbass. Now, let me switch into Jabberjaws. No, not Jabberjaws, actually. Let's go with Gex. Give him the coin. And then, is there an item back here? Damn, thought there would be an item back here. We have successfully made it past this route, I believe. You know what, let's absorb you just to get some health. Look at that, we're full health. Aren't I so smart? And now... Ooh, a double battle. Sure, let's keep Dracula and Gex together. There are powers beyond our understanding in the world. Can't you see I have all this stuff with me? Buddy, you were walking back and forth in the middle of a public road. Like, what are you on about? Ooh, a Dustox and a Duskull. Those are 2 cool-looking Pokemon. Alright, ladies. Let's get to work. Right. And... Ooh, not a one-shot. So what's Duskull gonna do? Oh my god, he's going to look at my lizard. Somehow that's not a euphemism. And Dustox has been slain. Good job. Beautifly, that's what I thought. Ooh. And there we go. Level 35. I could learn agility. I can double my speed stat. You know, the stat that Grovyle and Sceptile famously struggle with. Speed. Alright. Up Dracula goes into the beautiful night sky. And down the Shuppet goes to die. I really am a poet, I say with a sigh. I cannot believe I'm about to KO this Beautifly. Thank you. I will be releasing my novel of poetry to the general public very soon. Pre-orders start at like $5. Maybe even $4 if you haggle me. God, the Hex Maniac designs in this game are like really good. I love the big pointy witch hat. And does she have like red highlights at the bottom of her hair? Hex Maniac is one of the most unfortunate NPCs in all of Pokemon. The Gooners got a hold of her because of a fucking Moo Moo Milk salesman. Even though Moo Moo Milk has been sold in the franchise since Gen 2. Poor woman. Anyways, I don't give a shit about her anymore. I'm paying attention to the woman that matters. And that is Gex. Yes. My beautiful creation. The all-powerful Gex the Gecko has reached her final form. Yes. The gang is all here. All of our Pokemon have reached the peak of what I want them to be. Beautiful. Don't you love it how a team comes together? Ooh, more berries! Oh, Persim, that might actually be useful. Aspear, well, that's just going to continue to be useless. And 2 Chestos. Oh, hold on, that's definitely an item finder item. Yes, yes, Mighty Anna, intimidate my wrestler, man. He's so scared. And we got ourselves an HP up. And an Oddish. I don't really care about either of those. Lady, prepare yourself. Beauty Jessica. Oh, a Kecleon. Hey there, little guy. Or little gal. Prepare to get thrown. Okay, hold on, I'll get swiped. Guess I'll just continue to get swiped. You really had to make me work for this, didn't you? Which, like, okay, fair. And down it went. And up my EXP went. Ooh, God, you know what? I talked about it when we first got to him. But Seviper has such a cool design. God, a lot of... I love Hoenn's designs. Hoenn, I can't think of, like, design-wise, a Pokemon I can really say I don't like looking at in Hoenn. Well, then again, I'm sure there's one if I really sat down and thought about it. But, eh. Give me your money. We have registered Beauty Jessica in our Pokénav. Oh, fuck! Gang violence. Oh, whatever, I'll worry about that later. Ooh, an item. Zinc! I can increase my special defense. I should do that. Special defense of, I don't know, Electrode. That's probably gonna matter. And then the HP of, let's do Crobat, sure. Perfect. Now there are some children here who we must put in their place. I do really like how the senior and junior classes gimmick is, one of them has a slightly better Pokemon than the other. It's just so cute. And... ooh! We poisoned them! Get fucked, Slacking. Oh, you're gonna make me go to bed. Oh, well, what the fuck? Hold on now. Hold. Who told you could use Psybeam on me? Who said that was allowed? These Spindas think they can get away with so much more. They don't understand it's by my decision that they get to live. Well, let's just use Strength and Sludge Bomb. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And... no more level ups, darn. I mean, Dracula did just level up, so... I'm, like, not surprised. Alright. We'll go to what that building is in a moment. Let's keep E Honda in the front. But we'll put Jabberjaws in the back. There's nothing I love more than checking out other people's Pokemon. Okay, you two, fine. I love some double battles. Oh, look, these two have been together, breeding. Anyways, let's work to get rid of that Makuhita, because with a Vital Throw, I don't think he can one-shot Jabberjaw. I mean, never mind, we don't even have to worry. Surf is just going to make quick work of these guys. Because the shtick with Pokemon breeders is they have a bunch of low-level Pokemon to simulate that they're taking care of children. They have a very large team, but they're all under-leveled compared to where you are in the game. Alright, please don't hit me with the paralysis because I unknowingly used strength on a Electric I didn't know was being sent out. Okay, that's fine. And both of you guys being grass types is obnoxious. I'm just gonna crunch the Shroomish. Because I don't think Crunch can one-shot Tropius. Are you going for Paraflinch strats? They didn't even work! Oh, dumbass. Okie dokie. And a Wingull! Aww. Oh, fuck. Looks like you lived for one more turn, Wingull. Unfortunately, one is all you're going to get. Alright, Miles and Pat have gone down. Yes. I have found a revive. Actually, more important than that revive is getting the paralysis off my Pookie. Which will be easily done with a berry. Alright, and then we're going through here. We'll go down through here. Grab a Carbos. I guess... I mean, Electrode and Crobat are going to outspeed anything, so I should give this to Osmond. And now to fight this guy. Alright, what have you been traveling the four corners with? You, Gentleman Walter. A Manectric. I see. Prepare to get vitally thrown. And thrown you did. Please don't static me from the grave, thank you. I know that was really hard for you not to do. Alright. We now have that man in our cell phone. It's been a while since we've seen a Pokefan, hasn't it? Those little Whale McDolls. Alright, Pikachu. Prepare to get vitally thrown! And I know I just said this with a Manectric, but please don't paralyze me from beyond the grave. I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't do that. Excellent. Alright. So, like, there's gonna be a hidden item somewhere back here. It's a solid gold nugget. I wish I could just find solid gold nuggets lying next to a public fence. I think it's kind of bullshit that I can't, really. Oh, you are so funny. My Pokemon have never lost before. Uh-huh. Let me see what you got, Marcel. Another mono-electric type. Third verse, same as the second, same as the first. I am throwing you... I'm not going to throw you into the fence. I'm chucking you into the ocean behind us. I am sick of your malarkey. Ooh, level 36 for E-Honda. Holy shit, an actual fully evolved Pokemon. He's setting up on us. Oh man, that's spooky. And he's gone. Just that easy. Do 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 do. All right. I wanted to see the item that's very clearly in the ground there. But no, you have to be all like, I'm Cool Trainer Kristen, and I'm going to use a Pokemon weak to fighting. You dumb bitch. You just saw me use this fighting type on that guy to the left of you. And you're really thinking you can beat that? Okay, well, hold on. You might be... Wait, hold on now. Perhaps we can talk about our differences. And the difference is that you're garbage and I'm peak. I'm in my prime. And then... Okay, so you use normal types. Alright. Now, as long as I don't get KO'd by a Vigoroth, which was certainly possible, I'll be fine. And down you went. Okay. We have beaten Cool Trainer Kristen. And we got a Max Revive for it. Cool beans. We have made it to our next city. And I will now heal my team. Glorious. Now, how long have I been recording for? Only 40 minutes? That's perfect. Because that gives me time to capture some Pokemans. First of all, there is one new Pokemon on this route. And thankfully, it's the most common Pokemon to see. Shuppet! And its evolution, Bayonet. Were the moment Game Freak realized, wait a minute, we've made Ghost a physical type, but Gengar and Misdreavus are special attackers. Let's make a physical attacking Ghost type. Just in time for Ghost to become a predominantly special type for a while. Oh. Was it staying awake because of insomnia that whole time and I just wasn't reading? Damn. Anyways, the punchline is that Bayonet is a physical attacker. It has a very respectable physical attack stat. It is even slower and frailer than Absol. Bayonet has one of the most devastating Shadow Balls in the game at this point in the series. But it doesn't stay alive long enough to use it. This Pokemon roams about deep in the night, seeking such negative emotions as grudges and envy. It retreats to its nest when the sun begins to rise. Alright, you're Shuppet. I'm gonna nickname you because you become a possessed doll. That's what Shuppet evolves into. There's really only one possessed doll you can name. Chucky. Those movies had like a funny career path. The first 2 or 3, I think, were like genuine horror movies. And then the Chucky movies realized, well, wait a minute. This talking doll is funny as fuck. Let's just make it a horror comedy. And then before you knew it, you had puppet sex scenes. And, that's funny, and I don't know if this is sad or funny, but one of the best, of its time especially, one of the best portrayals of transgender and gender fluidity. Actually, no, Chucky's child wasn't trans, it was they were gender fluid. Oh, right, I forgot, the Safari Zone is dumb, and I need the Pokeblock case. Even though the Pokeblock case is completely optional to anything inside of the Safari Zone. Anyways, let's just run in here. We got the Pokeblock case. Cool, contests, I'm ignoring you. Contests are for girls like the color pink. I like the color blue in monster trucks. I actually think contests are kind of fun to do in Gen 4. I just don't like them in Gen 3 very much. Anyways. Alright, Safari Zone. We now have 30 balls! Due to the way that the Safari Zone is designed, I can't exactly guarantee that I can do bios for everything, but I can do the neat little trick. I'm not taking any steps by doing this. I'm just hopping in place. So I don't think my time in the Safari Zone, which is based on steps, is ever going to change. That being said, I would love to see something other than Oddish. Oh, Girafarig! Perfect! Girafarig is a normal Psychic type. that's decently strong, decently fast, and decently tanky. So as you can imagine, Girafarig is decent. Just a solid Pokemon. It does not get its evolution yet, but even without it, it still hits decently hard, it's decently fast, it's actually frailer. I pulled its stats up now on my phone. It actually is pretty frail. But it's decent. For a normal Psychic type that does not evolve, it is solid. It can't learn Psychic by level up, but by this point you have enough money to just buy the coins from the casino for the Psychic TM. It'll get crunched towards the end of the game, which is actually very useful for Phoebe. It gets Agility and Baton Pass, which is kind of cool. It's not getting into this fucking ball. There we go. It's a solid Pokemon. Not too much to say about it, but it's cool. I also like its design. Its name is a palindrome. It's cool. A Girafarig is an herbivore. It eats grass and tree shoots. While it is eating, its tail makes chewing and swallowing motions, as if it were also eating. Alright, you're a giraffe. What's a famous giraffe? Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us? Is he really the world's most famous giraffe? No, he's not! Fucking David Schwimmer. Melvin, I think his name is. From the Madagascar movies. God, I saw a tweet once, and this is related to David Schwimmer, the guy who voices Melvin. Someone said, this, like, the funniest thing about Friends is you have to almost begrudgingly accept that Ross is the funniest character. And he is. Ross from Friends has got to be a top 10, like, funniest character in any sitcom. Alright. Girafarig is one of the new Pokemon I can obtain right here. However, I do have a 40% chance to see an Oddish, so that's not too strange. What's strange is that I have a 20% chance to see... I did not mean to throw that ball. Alright. I have a 20% chance to see what I actually want. And that's one of, like, 2 Pokemon. That's one of them. Natu is a Psychic Flying-type bird thing. It'll evolve immediately into Xatu, because its evolution level is 25. Though you can also catch Xatu in the Safari Zone if you really want. Fundamentally doesn't make any difference. Xatu's and Natu's problem is move pool. It runs up short trees that grow on the savannah to peck at new shoots. And Natu's eyes look as if they were always observing something. Alright, famous... Okay, it's a Psychic Pokemon. It sees the future, so it's like Shulk. But it's something else that sees the future. Alright. Raven from That's So Raven. Got it. Seeing the future is a spectrum. From Shulk to Raven. The problem is Natu really only gets Psychic. Like, that's the only move it really learns that it can do any damage with. Because Xatu is a special attacker that doesn't get special attacks. And it doesn't even get, like, that many useful support moves. Wish is a decent move in theory for a Pokemon with more HP than Xatu. It gets a useful support move in Thunder Wave by a Fire Red and Leaf Green move tutor. Yeah, it's not that great. Hold on, it gets Giga Drain. And Giga Drain can be kind of funny. It can set up dual screens. If that's something you want out of your Psychic type birds. Yeah, I don't think Xatu's the greatest to use. I love its design, and I love its, like... I like it as a Pokemon. Alright, you know what? The Southeast is not getting anything for us. The way that this Safari Zone works is those triggers, like right there, how the name came back, that is to show that we have transitioned zones. There are 4 zones in the Safari Zone, And they have a lot of similar Pokemon in them, but not exactly. The two South zones have very similar Pokemon. And the two North zones have similar Pokemon. But there's still, like, one difference between them. Or some difference, excuse me. There are two more Pokemon that I can find. There's one of them. Yep. Good old series mascot Pikachu is actually really hard to find in Gen 3. Being locked away in the Safari Zone at a 5% appearance rate. You've seen what Electrode's doing. You've seen what a Pokemon that can use Thunderbolt and nothing else can do. Pikachu, the mouse Pokemon. It stores electricity in the electric sacs on its cheeks. When it releases pent-up energy in a burst, the electric power is equal to a lightning bolt. Something to nickname this Pikachu. It's a mouse. What's a famous mouse? Mousely. From those shitposts right around, like, the start of Resident Evil 4 Remake, where just one tweet said, what if Ashley was a mouse? And it spawned the cutest shit you've ever seen? Anyways. Okay, alright. I'm gonna throw a ball at this Doduo. Okay. Hold on, I got two bios to do now. Before I do that, let me nickname this Doduo. The twin bird Pokemon. Even while eating or sleeping, one of the heads remains always vigilant for any sign of danger. When threatened, it flees at over 60 miles an hour. Okay. It's really, really fast. It runs. Alright. I'm nicknaming it Henry, after Derrick Henry, the Baltimore Ravens' current running back. The best running back in the game right now. I'm deciding that by completely ignoring Saquon Barkley. Delusion is a powerful drug. Anyways, so we've seen what Electrode can do, spamming Thunderbolt and nothing else. Raichu hits slightly faster, slightly slower, but should still be fast enough. And then on top of that, Raichu learns other moves. You can give it Dig, you can give it Brick Break, you can give it Iron Tail, and like its physical attack stat is very good. So with all of that in mind, Raichu is a solid option. It does come really late, but there's still plenty of time for it to Thunderbolt things to death. Just a complete, solid option that I can honestly recommend. I love Raichu. And then Dodrio. Dodrio's shtick in the early generations of Pokemon is it was undoubtedly the fastest and strongest of all the normal flying types. In terms of raw stats, Swellow does have it beat with the ability. Hey, Gloom. That being said, the problem with Dodrio here is it comes in too late, and there aren't a lot of battles left where it can be helpful. It can hit really hard with Return and Drill Peck. Oh, hey, there's that Zatu I was talking about earlier. But it doesn't do, like, there's not enough battles left where Drill Peck and Return are useful. Like, Dodrio can probably just solo the Aqua and Magma hideouts by the nature of being fast and strong. But other Pokemon can do that too, and then contribute in the game's boss fights. And we're kind of nearing the point in the game where you need to start thinking of Pokemon in terms of how well they do in boss fights. Because we are almost running out of regular trainers. Almost. Still, Dodrio's strong. It's fast. If you like Dodrio, you can certainly use it. Phanpy, the long-nosed Pokemon. Phanpy's big ears serve as broad fans. When it becomes hot, it flaps the ears busily to cool down. Even the young are very strong. Phanpy and its evolution Donphan suck butt. They're mono ground types who don't get any moves, who have stats that are very bad for Hoenn, being physically based with poor special bulk, which means it's going to die to everything. It's slow, but it looks cool. Donphan does look really cool, but it's an elephant. Famous elephants. I was about to say Elephun, but isn't that what I nicknamed Phanpy in the Crystal Let's Play? Famous elephants other than a children's toy, Elephun the elephant. I already used the your mom joke on Whalmer. Damn it. Wait a minute. Hold on. I used the your mom joke on Whalmer. But of course, there's still your mother. Yeah, there we go. Got him, Dab. I'm sure your mother's a lovely woman. Alright. I would not recommend Donphan. It looks cool, but you're gonna struggle to use it. And with that, there is only one more Pokemon we can catch in the Safari Zone. Unfortunately, they're a 5% encounter. And we've gotten pretty lucky. It started off really slow. Oh shit, I don't want the Oddish. Thank you. It started off really slow, but we got like a lot of what I'm looking for. There's only 4 more Pokemon in the Safari Zone right now that I can even catch. That's new, I mean. But as this is a 5% encounter, I'll be back when I see it, maybe. Unless it wants to show up right now? Damn. Alright. Now, let's hope this thing doesn't run away. Because, fun fact, Heracross is one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire franchise. It is a bug fighting type that hits really hard, decently fast, and is surprisingly bulky. It finally... Okay. It finally gets Brick Break. Oh wow, holy shit! Oh, this is meant to be. It gets Brick Break naturally, which is a very strong move it can use right out the gate. It get... Fuck! Don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run. Okay. Brick Break is a very powerful move. It gets Mega Horn really late, which is a little bit of a shame. But... Sadly though, that's all it really gets, is really late Mega Horn and Brick Break. It doesn't have a very good move pool in this generation. Usable enough, yes. But, you're wishing it has more. It can get the Earthquake TM, but, you know, that's a one-use TM, and there are probably better uses of it than Heracross. Heracross, the single horn Pokemon. They gather in forests seeking the sweat sap of trees. It is completely clad in a steel hard shell. It is proud of its horn, which it uses to fling foes. Alright. Okay, got it. I'm going to nickname it out of something. This is going to be a fucking reach that I don't know if many people are going to care about. I'm nicknaming it Rokurou, off of the character from Tales of Berseria. Because there is a skit in that game where Rokurou argues that the coolest beetle in the world is the stag beetle, while another party member, Aizen, argues that it is in fact the rhinoceros beetle. And I'm pretty sure... I'm not like Craig. I hope I nicknamed that right, because I kind of didn't fully like read what... It's a stag beetle. Like, Heracross is a stag beetle, right? Yeah, it's a stag beetle. Clearly a stag beetle. Now, that is all I can do here for now. I can technically surf for a Psyduck, but in the interest of time, I'm going to end the episode here. Oh, something I forgot to mention. Heracross already hits absurdly hard, but it's got really good abilities. It can get Swarm, which makes Mega Horn so disruptive that it'll destroy almost anything. And it can reach untold levels of power if you get its other ability, Guts. Sadly, Heracross is the last Pokemon in Hoenn that has the Guts ability, so the joke is finally over. Thank you for watching.